The U.S., of course, is still adding forces in Afghanistan. They now number 94,000 and will approach 100,000 by summer's end. Among those recently deployed are the 1,200 members of the 3rd Battalion, 1st Marines. Tonight, Terry McCarthy begins a special series on the so-called Thundering Third, starting at their home base, Camp Pendleton, California.
All right, ready?
Yep.
One U.S. Marine preparing to go to war.
Leaving all this dust in storage or what?
Staff Sergeant Nathaniel Dreyer has done this before. He was in the Iraq invasion in 2003, but this time round, he has a 4-month-old baby, Macy, to say goodbye to.
It's going to be tough. There's going to be times where you're not going to be able to talk to your family for weeks on end.
Particularly Becky, his wife,
who's packing up to go and stay with her family in Texas while her husband is in Afghanistan.
He's got to go. It's his job. It's the nature of the beast. That's what I signed up for when I married him.
The Marines from 3-1 Battalion have been training for a year for this Afghanistan deployment. They're as ready as they'll ever be.
I'm not going to lie, I'm scared, but we've been training for a while. I think the training will hold up.
Training for a counterinsurgency is, to say the least, unconventional. The Marines spent a month in fake Afghan villages.
Okay, we'll tell them I'll put them on the leash. Sorry.
With real Afghan role players in the California desert. In classrooms, they studied Afghan culture and language. And in big steel boxes, they were tossed around, simulating a Humvee being flipped over by a roadside bomb.
This may be the most important training the Marines get before they deploy, as they know IEDs are the single biggest threat in Afghanistan. It's a threat that's getting bigger every day.
One new weapon and inseparable companion.
Heel, sit, good boy.
Labradors, trained to sniff out IEDs.
One way, when we're out in the field, Mo sleeps in my sleeping bag with me.
Sleeps inside your sleeping bag?
Inside my sleeping bag with me.
My Marines are very well trained.
For the battalion commander, Lieutenant Colonel Ben Watson, the most important part of counterinsurgency training is teaching his Marines to think.
I don't worry for a minute about the Marines' ability to handle themselves when the shooting starts. The question of whether he should shoot is the much more difficult one.
Staff Sergeant Dreyer says his priority now is to focus on his Marines.
I spend more time with these guys than I do with my family. It's a second family, I guess you could call it. I take that seriously and I take that to heart.
But his wife knows where his heart is really at.
It's his little girl. It's his little angel. He'll cry. He won't tell you, but he'll cry.
One U.S. Marine preparing to go to war. Terry McCarthy, CBS News, Camp Pendleton, California.